So, furries. A lot of people have been making videos on furries lately, so I thought I'd talk about my experiences with meeting furries in real life and my opinion on them. If you've watched a lot of my videos, you may know I tend to make jokes about furries, so a lot of people think that I hate them, but I don't. I'm just the kind of person to make jokes all the time about all fandoms, including fandoms I'm a part of. I really don't have a problem with furries anymore, unless you're part of, the dark side. That side is why a lot of people hate furries, even though literally every fandom has a bad side. And I kind of feel sorry for the normal furries who get hated on because of a few bad people. And I know what it feels like. Trust me, I used to be part of the My Little Pony community. I've been a part of a lot of fandoms myself, and in every fandom I have met someone who is a bit weird. But of course, the majority of people are just normal fans. Bad sides tend to stand out when it comes to fandoms. I guess because people enjoy hating on people, and it gets more attention. But you can't judge a whole fandom just because of some people. Also, I often get a lot of people asking me if I'm a furry. I guess since I make animations, and it seems the majority of animation memers are furries, but no, I'm not. I do have OCs that are animals, but they aren't anthropomorphic. By the way, while I was drawing this terrifying looking Sora on 2 legs, it made me think, do anthropomorphic animals with hooves have hands? Or do they keep their hooves? Because with hands it looks terrifying, but hooves would just be really annoying. Well, I guess this one sort of is anthropomorphic because he's a werewolf. Does that mean werewolves are furries? Although people still like to call me a furry because of that. I will admit, I did sort of have a problem with furries for a while, mainly because I met IRL furries who were very weird. They would literally talk about Overwatch and My Little Pony porn during class. And I once knew someone a long time ago online who would send inappropriate pictures of furries and ponies in a group chat. And I was like 11 at the time, so it scarred me for life. So those were my only furry experiences at the time, so I was put off furries for a long time, and because of that I assumed most furries acted like them. So it made me not want to draw anthropomorphic animals, or any animals in general, because I didn't want people to think I was a part of that side. Because people act like it's a crime when someone announces that they're a furry. Once I started to find out about animation memes, and seeing how many of them were furries and don't draw inappropriate pictures, reminded me that most furries are just normal people who enjoy drawing anthropomorphic animals, and that's totally fine. As long as you're not hurting anyone or sexualizing animals, you do you. I'm sure every artist has drawn an anthropomorphic animal at some point. I know when I was little, I used to draw them all the time, before I even used the internet or knew what furries were. It's just fun to mix animals with humans, and many shows and movies do it too. I get why people like to draw themselves and characters as animals. It's a lot more fun than boring on humans. People even make the furry OCs as suits, which I mean is kind of weird seeing grown men in animal suits running around like dogs, but I cosplay as anime characters, which is pretty similar. They're just having fun, and like I said, as long as I'm not hurting anyone or sexualizing animals, it shouldn't be anyone else's problem. And a lot of fursuits are so well made and require a lot of time and skill, just like anime cosplay. It seems to be trendy for people to make fun of furries and call them cringe. I guess they're just an easy target and hating on people gets views. But I think it's unfair to hate on all furries or any fandom just because of some people in it. To be honest, it seems like most furries now are just kids who like to draw animals, because I get a lot of comments from kids telling me that they're a furry. I'm sure if I knew what furries were when I was 10, I would have been one. Maybe? I don't know. What does it even mean to be a furry? That's something I don't really understand in the furry community. Like, I can't draw an animal without people telling me that I'm a furry, which is kind of annoying. Are you automatically a furry if you draw an animal? What about my dog? Is he a furry because he is an animal? My sister makes animal heads. Does that make her a furry? Man, I don't know how this works. If I like someone's art who is a furry, does that make me a furry? If I like the movie Zootopia, does that mean I'm a furry? Zootopia's a good movie, okay? Speaking of furries, do you guys know that ice block brand called Pedal Pops? I know it's a thing in New Zealand and Australia, but I'm not sure if it's in any other countries. What does ice blocks have to do with furries, you may ask? Well, their icon is a furry lion thing. I remember a long time ago they even brought out movies of his character and his friends. I remember that being the main thing that made me start drawing anthropomorphic animals before knowing what furries were. Even though the movies were very bad, I just thought it was so cool how they were animals that had human characteristics. Thank you, Paddle Pop, for being my inspiration to become a furry. I'm kidding, I'm not a furry. Also, what a terrible name to have. Imagine being called Paddle Pop for your whole life. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Now you guys know that I neither hate furries or am a furry. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!